Daylyt versus Tay-Rock. What a mismatch. Loaded Lux versus Sue Surf. What a mismatch. Daylyt and Loaded Lux should be the battle going down. It's probably going to happen in the future, but it's not the battle we're dealing with now. But the reason why Daylyt and Lux will both lose, they will lose, because they're going against overall incredible battlers. Overall, Sue Surf and Tay-Rock has everything. Loaded Lux and Daylyt are phenomenal in certain categories. Lyrical ability, unmatched. They got lyrical ability above Surf and Tay-Rock by 10 blocks. What else? This is battle rap. A lot of attributes contribute to it. You know, when Beasley gets on, like, stage presence. Like, when he does the voice with the attributes, those moments, there's many things people have. Tay-Rock and Sue Surf has everything. Everything. They could tell you a story. They're aggressive, stage presence. They both, the lyrical punchline schemes, everything. In those categories, they're like 9s across the board. And some with 10. Stage presence, aggression, performance, they're 10s in. And then you have Lux and Daylyt, who's 10 in lyrical ability. Daylight's performance, he don't really have much. Especially now that he's not the, like, Philly Swing Daylyt, Rich Dollaz Daylyt. He had that aggression, but he don't have that no more. So now he's just rapping your head off. Tay-Rock's going to be doing everything. Everything. Loaded Lux, the same thing. Their rounds, they age like fine wine. Which is why they both will lose in first watch. But when you take those battles home and you dissect them, and if you're that type of fan who likes doing that, which many of us are, I'm not. I'm watching it one time, maybe twice. But the first time I see it is the first time I'm judging it. I'm probably going to be able to catch only a half of what Daylight's talking about first watch. Same thing with Loaded Lux. But Sue Surf, you're going to catch every bar. Tay-Rock, you're going to catch every bar. And that is the big advantage that they have going into this battle. On first watch, Daylyt and Loaded Lux will both fall to Sue Surf and Tay-Rock. All the blogs, everybody will be saying that Sue Surf won, that Tay-Rock won. But when that battle really hits the net again, and you can, it's going to be a 30, Daylyt 30 Rock, Loaded Lux 30 Sue Surf. It's what's going to happen. But we're talking about first watch. You're going against people with every attribute. They're electrifying. They have it all. Now, if you're into that type of breakdown shit, I'm not. So maybe Loaded Lux, if they lose in the building, Loaded Lux and Daylyt, I'll always have them lose it, only because I'm not going to go back and dissect. I dropped out of high school to avoid shit like that. So overall, you're going against two of the greatest well put together battle rappers, Sue Surf and Tay-Rock. They overall have everything. Against two guys who are phenomenal in certain categories, but they drop in ranking when it comes to aggression, performance. Sue Surf and Tay-Rock's going to perform them out the building. Now, yes, it's a small room, and yeah, their lyrical ability's too high for even a small room. You're not going to catch that shit. You're going to hear more oohs and ahs for Tay-Rock and Surf, because you're going to be able to understand it more. Point blank, period. Lux and Daylight's going to seem to have dry spots, and then you go back and watch it the third time, and they broke down like something in NASA. Like, this is just what they do. Subscribe to the channel. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. I mean, first watch. You really think Daylight's beating Tay-Rock? First watch, Sue Surf is going to lose to Loaded. I don't think so. I don't see it happening. I never had Lux winning first watch in any battle he's ever done. Have you? I was in a building for Arsenal, had Arsenal winning. I think he beat Calico because that third round just hit all our souls. I was in a building for that as well. I was in a building for him and Mook Part 2. I had Murder Mook bodying him. Hollow the Don, I wasn't there for that, but when I first watched, I had Hollow killing him when he wrote on the pad and said, "Literal, check your delivery." Like, I'm the Loaded Lux, you're dying. You're dying. It's going to be the same outcome. daylyt and Loaded Lux will lose off first watch, and then they will body them both when the battle actually drops. You watch it a couple of times. Subscribe to the channel and stop being dirty. Oh, the food's here. Hello? Who is it? Well, come on up.